Interesting facts about space. This week we will share with you interesting facts about space. Is space quiet? Space isn't completely quiet. As you know, sound propagates in waves and sound needs a medium to propagate. Unlike Earth, there is no atmosphere in space, so there is no matter or medium on which sound can travel. Radio waves are not affected by this situation. Therefore, astronauts use radio waves to communicate in space. How much does a NASA spacesuit cost? NASA spacesuit costs $12 million. The spacesuit provides living space for astronauts to work in the space environment. Spacesuits, which have been developed in many ways, are used in emergencies or spacewalks. The entire spacesuit is worth $12 million. However, only 30% of this fee is spent on clothing, while the remaining 70% is spent on the backpack and spacesuit control module, where ventilation equipment is located. How long do footprints on the moon last? The moon has no atmosphere. Therefore, the corrosive wind and the rain that will wash away the footprints do not occur on the moon's surface. Thus, we can say that the footprints of the Apollo astronauts, spacecraft tracks, and rover ruts will remain there for millions of years. Of course, in order for the traces to remain, we should hope that no meteorite hits the footprints on the moon, taking into account the thousands of craters formed as a result of meteorite impacts on its surface. How long is a day on Venus? Length of one Venus day equals 225 Earth days. The term, "one day felt like 1 year," among the people is like a word for Venus. Venus' rotation around itself is so slow that it takes exactly 243 Earth days on Venus to measure 1 day on Earth. So one Venus day is equal to 243 Earth days. But in how many Earth days does Venus complete one full revolution around the Sun, that is, 1 year? Now hang tight, one Venus year completes in about 225 Earth days. So one Venusian day lasts 18 Earth days longer than one Venusian year. At the same time, Venus rotates in the opposite direction of Earth. So on Venus the Sun rises in the west and sets in the east. It is certain that we will learn much more about this world of strangeness, thanks to the programs planned for the future. What happens when two metals touch each other in space? If two metals of the same structure touch each other in space, they stick and do not separate. This incredible fact is also known as cold welding. During the formation of this situation, two pieces of metal cannot understand that they are separate from each other's atoms and think that they are one piece. On Earth, this does not happen on Earth because of the air and water that are likely to exist between the parts. So if you want to add a new part to the space station, it will be enough to touch another metal with the same structure to the metal part outside. How much of the mass does the Sun have in the solar system? More than 99% of the mass in the solar system is made up by the Sun alone. The Sun, the only star of the solar system and the source of life on Earth, is truly enormous, both in size and mass. About 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun. On a massive basis, the Sun makes up 99.8% of the solar system. Now imagine 8 planets, more than 200 of their moons, 5 dwarf planets have been detected, close to 1 million asteroids and more than 3,500 comets evolved to a value of only 0.2% by mass in this huge solar system. It's incredible, don't you think?